Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Don from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And the next time you need a part for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the power steering reservoir and hose on a 2002 Volvo V70. The operation is very similar to in 2001 through 2007 of the V70, as well as the S60, S80, and cross-country wagons. You'll need two 1-inch hose clamps, a 3/4-inch hose clamp, a long flat screwdriver, as well as some synthetic power steering fluid, and a pair of pliers to pinch the hose so that the fluid doesn't come out while we're doing the repair. Remove the hose clamp on the return hose to the top of the power steering reservoir. If it is a Knipex type, cut it off. If it is a screw type, unscrew it. Go ahead and remove that return hose on the power steering reservoir. There could be a little fluid that comes out, so just be ready. Put your thumb over it if you have to, and then put it up behind the upper engine support so it doesn't leak. I'm using a long flathead screwdriver to pry up on the tab that holds the power steering reservoir to the coolant bottle. You use a pair of hose clamp pliers, or we're using long needle nose vice grips to plug off the bottom hose of the power steering reservoir. Bend back on the clamp that holds the hose in place and pull that up and out of the way. And then using a screwdriver, remove the hose clamp that holds the hose to the power steering pump. And I'll fast forward as I do that. Once the hose clamp's off, go ahead and pull out the power steering reservoir and hose. Get your new hose clamp, slide it over the hose, and put your hose onto the power steering reservoir. Then go ahead and tighten up that hose clamp. And you can see here the correct way to install that hose, where it goes up into the bottom of the power steering reservoir, up and then down around, and that's where it's going to go into the power steering pump. Line up the two guides on the power steering reservoir to those of the coolant bottle, and then slide it into place and clip the top clip into place. Install a new hose clamp to the power steering pump side of the hose. Put it onto the power steering pump and tighten it up. Use a new hose clamp on the return line that goes into the top of the power steering reservoir, and slide that onto the reservoir and tighten that clamp back up. Now go ahead and refill your reservoir with the appropriate Volvo synthetic power steering fluid. This make sure that it's clean and free of debris. This may not look clean, but that's the actual color. It's like a dark purple of the factory power steering fluid.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.